Hey 10Xers, we have about 2 weeks left. This is Jan Nirri, and I have not posted videos in a few days, like maybe a week or so. I have, just needed to get to it. But I am very excited. We are very short on time. We have 2.5 weeks left, or 2 weeks left now, and there is still so much I want to do. But the reason I am here today is to let you know my why. My why is not just learning how to sell and be successful. My why is really to reach out and help kids through a farm. So, little background. I have about 25 years of experience in IT. I have a degree. I was a programmer for about 10 years. Then I was a project lead. Then I went to corporate America and was a technical trainer for a few years, right around Y2K. And then I went into staffing and recruiting, which I really loved because I love helping people. And it's very gratifying to help somebody become profitable again. And so I did that. And then around 2008, my life just kind of crashed and burned. I had a bad marriage, and my daughters, I was a very new empty nester, and my dad died, my dog died. I mean, it's a country song, let me tell you. But anyway, I took a little job with a local health food store and began to ponder what was going to happen with the rest of my life and what direction I was going in. And I didn't really like the prospects. And I started thinking about what I would do with my life. What could I do that would make a difference in this world with the time that I have left here? And I began to realize that the biggest things that influenced me, that helped me when I was a kid, was that my dad had a farm. And we had, ducks and chickens and sheep and cows and a few dogs and, small farm. It was small, 5 acres, nothing really. It was huge to me though as a kid. And I had a horse, and I spent every waking minute with that horse when I wasn't working for my mom in her store. And so that really saved me. I found that I could escape life, escape school problems, and my family had some really significant problems at certain points. And I could get away and just be in nature and see that there were still things growing. Things were still, spring and summer and fall, and it was still going around, right? And I could just hang out in nature, be with my horse, who was completely non-judgmental, and could find some sense of sanity in my crazy life. So my brother was not so fortunate. He made some choices, got in with the wrong crowd, and he never could choose his way out of it. And so that's what his life has been about, is drug addiction and substance abuse and a lot of other things. So that naturally come with that kind of lifestyle. But, if I could make a difference in a kid's life, if I could impact a kid who is borderline like that had family problems that they couldn't really talk about, at school or wherever, that they were just kind of lost in the shuffle, if I could impact them through a farm and help them to see outside of themselves, see outside of that circle of problems that's just kind of enveloping their thinking, then I would love to do that. And so I got this real strong passion to do that. I realized a couple of things. I did not know how to run a farm. I didn't have any money. And I basically had nothing to put into this except my willingness to do it. And so I started to pray about it, and a lot of opportunities started to open up for me. So I volunteered on a sheep farm that was doing school tours. And then I took an internship, a part-time internship, and worked on a chicken farm. And then I took a full-time internship and quit my job and moved to North Carolina. My mother thought I was crazy, still thinks I'm crazy, probably am. That's all right. And so I worked in North Carolina on a grass-fed beef farm for about 2.5 years and became the operations manager there. The doctor that owned that farm had retired, and so they needed somebody that was not a 50-year-old woman and could, pound fence posts and run a chainsaw and do a lot of things that I couldn't do. I can do a lot. I can run a tractor and do a lot of things, but I'm just not that person. And so that's okay. That's okay. And so I went to another farm, learned some more things, contributed some there, and then moved to another farm. I ended up here in Virginia at a farm, and same kind of thing happened there. So, but I'm still hanging on to this vision. I know that I don't have to have all of the skills to make this work. That if I find the right team of people, that we can together make this happen. And so I'm here today just sharing this story with you, thinking that maybe someone else has had this same kind of idea or has had this same experience in their background or sees this as a viable way to help people. And, if you do, I'd love to talk with you. Please reach out to me, comment below, reach out to me on Facebook. I will post my information so you can get in touch with me. And I would really love to see what we can do with this to help other people. I did a business plan for this. It is viable. You have to have a lot of kids coming out there. There are infrastructure concerns. There are insurance concerns because you put, large animals, small kids, a farm. Put those three things together. Yeah, insurance companies kind of go, okay. But anyway, regardless of all of the hurdles, I know it can be done. So if you're interested, let's talk. Okay, I'm ready to go. Talk soon. Bye.